if you ask me my preference, I'm definitely a no makeup girly. So I'll just keep it super simple. But I'm just gonna show you guys my quick makeup routine when I'm not trying to do too much. And really, typically, I don't like wearing too much foundation, but right now I got a little dark spot situation going on. So that's why we're just about to cover that up. This is the Fenty Beauty foundation stick, or I think it's a skin tint. Eavesdrop stick. Okay, that's what it is. So start off with the Eavesdrop stick. And really, like I said, I don't care for it to be full coverage, but I just wanted to kind of blur out my dark spots and just kind of even the skin tone out a little bit. Really, I'm almost out of the stick. That's how much I use it. But you see how that just evened out my dark spots a little bit. Like I said, you can still kind of see them through, but it's giving like freckle vibe. Well, I do have some freckles, but you know. Next, we're gonna do a little bit of contouring or bronzer, or whatever you like to call it. This is a contour stick, bronze stick from Makeup by Mario. Whatever you want to call it. This is like the darkest shade they have, dark. And really, I don't do too much with this either. So we're gonna do a little triangle here, triangle there, here, here. Maybe a little bit on this, a little bit more. And that's about it, honestly. Actually, I'm lying, because I'm gonna use this as my eyeshadow as well. Looks crazy. Trust it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the brush from the back end of this. I personally always like to spray my brushes with like a little bit of setting spray. This is my go-to one that I like to use, the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. I love this. You can see it's almost empty, but I love using that one to spray my brushes before I blend it in. I just feel like it just kind of helps it blend in a lot more seamlessly. So, and this brush on the back end of this Makeup by Mario stick definitely works wonders, as you can see. So the trick with this, as you can kind of see, like that triangle is just kind of meant to enhance my cheekbones a little bit, but I don't like doing the all line all the way down there. It's just a little bit too much for my personal liking, so these are my placements for it. And then with the forehead, I would just kind of recommend like blending towards your hairline. That way you don't have like the separation between like your hair close to your hairline and where the bronzer, contour, whatever is. So just as best as you can. I'm kind of doing like a sweeping motion back like this towards my hairline. And then another spray. And then for the cheek area, I'm kind of doing like a patting motion. And again, brushing it up towards the hairline. Bam. Now we're just gonna do the same type of patting motion with the eyes. And just kind of gives it that, bam, dark brown shadow look without doing too much. I'm not really big on eyeshadow. Like if I take my time, I like to, or if I'm not really in a rush or just want to kind of play my makeup, I'll do, you know, play around with the eyeshadows and do a full eyeshadow look. But this is like my everyday go-to makeup, honestly. And that consists of just doing the bronzer. You see, just kind of gives a little smokiness to it. But kind of blend that into my hairline a little bit better because I don't like how that's looking separated. Okay, good enough. Now, so I actually want to do, the Sunset Blush vibes. So I got my orange from e.l.f. and then I got my pink from Huda Beauty. And the Fenty highlight, which this is not a liquid highlight. I know the Sunset Blush usually calls for that, but we're gonna improvise with this because I don't have liquid highlighter. I know, sue me. So I kind of place my my blush like in the same area as my contour. Ooh, I hope that doesn't come out too crazy. This blends in pretty well, so we're gonna see. Let's see. Okay, pink is on. It's kind of like a coral pink, but it's okay, it'll do. Bam. Oop. I need a little bit more. And then we're gonna do orange. Orange. This e.l.f. is very pigmented, so I'm gonna just leave it at that dot. And we're going to spray the brush again. Wish me luck. And we're just gonna kind of blend. Ooh, maybe I did too much. Maybe I did too much. Let's see. That's kind of, it's dramatic, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. I think I should have done less of the pink color. And maybe just kind of blend this in first. And then we'll blend in the orange. Don't worry, we can fix this. We can fix this. It's not giving as much pink as I want it to give, to be real with ya. But it's okay. We're gonna fix this. How do we fix this? We're gonna use a little pressed powder is what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Didn't turn out how I wanted it to, but it's okay. So my trick to this, I'm about to use my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. I'm in the shade 310, by the way. But we're just gonna come in here, get a generous amount, and I'm gonna go under the eye. I'm gonna come down. This is basically taking the place of any concealer I would have done. So we're just gonna blend that out. We're fixing it. See, we're getting there. We're getting there. Makeup is always fixable. Kind of blend that in a little bit up there because I want a little crazy high up on my. You see? See the difference? I love this pressed powder because it really just blurs. And if I had concealer, like, it would give me the perfect under eye. Like, perfect. But it's okay because we're not going for that look today. So I just wanted to use it to kind of fix. But do you see that? Come on, Charlotte. Come on, Charlotte. That's why you never want to panic. Because don't get me wrong, I'm not no makeup expert. Like, I just started getting into makeup stuff like this year. So I'm not even going to pretend that I'm an expert. But one thing I have learned is that you don't want to panic too soon. Last thing you want to do is wipe it all off and start over. Don't do that. It can always be fixed, especially like with the blush and stuff. Like a setting or a pressed powder like this, or a loose setting powder is gonna always save your blush mistakes. So don't panic, ladies, don't panic. We're just gonna keep kind of blending in until, you see? You see? I told you not to panic. I was low-key panicking. But not really, because I knew Charlotte was gonna come save the day. So I think now that I have that, I want to see if I have, I don't think I have a pink blush, but I think I have pink eyeshadow. This bitch. Ooh. It could get a little crazy. So I have this pink, like shimmery color in my Juvia's palette. Let's see. I'm just gonna put a little bit here. We're gonna see what that does. Give it the more sunset effect. Uh-oh now. She might have done something now. She might have done something now. And you can see I'm just going in that patting motion. Better. Much better. Even though I'm kind of doing it the opposite, because I know I did the pink right here and I did the orange up here, but it's okay. Don't even worry about it, because it all blended in together anyway. So you choose where you want your pink to go. Yeah. Let's give it more sunsetty. It's giving more sunsetty. Yeah. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend it together once more with a little bit more of the pressed powder, just to kind of really just give it that flawless look. So I'm not gonna take as much this time, but I'm still just gonna come under the eye, and I'm just gonna go right there. We're giving sunset on a sunny day. Okay. Bam. Now we did that. Now go in with some highlight. And really with Fenty, like we're not sparing any. We're being very generous. Quit playing with her. You see it. You see it. I like to do a little bit on my eyebrows here, just to kind of give it, you see, ooh. Stop playing. Don't play with it, don't play with it. Okay. Now, for one of my favorite parts. Oh, but I forgot. Gotta do a little bit of eyebrows. I don't do too much, but I do like this Kosas Air Brow. And I just kind of feather them up a little bit. I like this because it's not too sticky. I feel like it holds my eyebrows in place where they need to be without looking too crazy. Damn. Okay. Brows are done. Now I'm going in. So I use the Essence Volume Booster Primer, $4.99. When I tell you this is the best primer, hands down, the best. Now I only use the primer on my top lashes, really. But the primer, not only does it kind of naturally, well, not naturally, but it helps your eyelashes curl a little more. But it also, I feel like it just kind of helps the mascara glide on a lot easier, so you don't get like clumpy and stuff. So I actually love using the primer. Now I do one lash at a time, because what I notice is if you let the primer like dry too much, then it does be kind of get hard for the mascara to run through it. So I try to do it like within like 10-20 seconds after doing the primer. Going in with the Fenty, of course, all-time favorite mascara right now. Really, what I love about her is you really don't need too many coats. Quit playing with that girl. Riri did her thing with this one. A little bit more in the inner. You can do it to your liking. This is kind of where I'm going to stop. Do one quick coat on the bottom. Just look at the difference. You seen just, well, technically it was like 2 coats on the top, but we don't need extensions over here. Riri got us. Riri got us. Primer. Bam. Now that when I'm done, I kind of look at both of them, and I usually, for whatever reason, I end up putting a little bit more on one lash than the other, so I kind of have to even them out. Much better. Not twins, they're sisters. Okay. Face done. I'm gonna spray here with the Charlotte. If you can't tell, I'm definitely a dewy girl. Get my fan, do a little dry down moment. Yes, you see it. For whatever reason, the blush always turns out better on one side. Like this side is giving what it needs to give. This side is like, I think it blended in too much, but it's okay. It's okay. Now for the lips. Now for the sunset lip. So usually it's just the pink and the orange, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the red on the outside first because my pink doesn't show up as much as I like it to. So we're gonna start with red. Juvia's Place is the Bonus lip liner. As you can see, it goes on so smooth. Creamy. It just feels wow. Bam. Red. Then I'm going in with my pink one. This one's by Milani. This is like a lighter pink than what I was hoping for to execute that sunset lip, so that's why I did the red first. And I cut the corners here. Red, pink. And then this is the best orange lipstick. This is the Sephora collection, shade 25. Yeah, that's all it gives. It doesn't give a name, just shade 25, but it's orange, so you're gonna see. Then I just do her in the center. She's gorgeous. I don't even think I want to add gloss to her today because can we just take a moment? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But it's not a sunset lip without a little bit of shimmer, so I do have to put just a little bit. For the shimmer, we're gonna go in with the Fenty. This is the new lip oil. This is the Frosted Buns. Like, can we just appreciate her for a second? And we're just gonna go a little bit. Yeah, I think that's all we need, just a little bit. And that's the final look. Like and subscribe if you love this look. Let me know which tutorial you want to see next for the natural, no makeup beat. Until next time, bye.